Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Classroom Champions Live. We are so excited for this week because it is Teacher Appreciation Week. So, huge thank you to all of the teachers out there watching today, and hopefully, all the students at home are also thanking all of the teachers out there as well. I also want to say another thank you, you guys. Today is another one of our Athletes for Hope specials. So today for Movement Monday, we have one of our amazing Athletes for Hope. We have with us David Holloway, you guys. Welcome, David.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Teacher Week. I know it's our favorite here at Classroom Champions. So thanks for joining us, David. You guys, David is a former NFL player. He's the son of an NFL player. He is also the grandson of an NHL player. Wow, what an amazing history of athletes and players in your life. That's so cool. So David's also now a motivational speaker, you guys, and we are so excited because we could use some Motivation Monday today, don't you think? So David, let's take a quick peek at your video. Show the kids at home what you do. And while you're doing that, we're going to do some shout outs also. So David, you're an NFL player. Tell us what we're looking at here.
So this was back in college. Florida State, Clemson, making plays, blocking punts, doing things to get the crowd going. This was the fun part, game day, scoring touchdowns. Good morning, everybody that's on. Hey, Sherry, Angela, Dylan. And this is me working out. This is the hard stuff. This is when you do the combine, when you do the bench press and jumping. That's back when I used to be able to jump pretty high.
But I bet you can still jump pretty high.
This is Arizona, out in the desert, and had a great time out there. Hopefully they'll be doing better this season. But those are some old highlights. A lot of fun times I had, but it started when I was a kid. Again, great family background, but they never pushed me into any sport. They said, whatever you do, we want you to do it with passion, and whatever your heart wants to do that. So that's what I did, and I ended up having great teachers in my life. That's why I wanted to thank the teachers here, because every athlete and champion knows that it takes a lot of people who take time, love, and energy invested into them in order for them to make it as far as they did. So I would not be here today. Those highlights wouldn't be there if I didn't have the teachers that I had in my life, and if I didn't listen to parents and teachers and the people that believed in me.
Totally agree. And we have some of our awesome teachers watching for sure. So Miss Nociar, thank you. May the 4th be with you also. Yes, I believe it's also Star Wars Day. So
yes, it is. Yeah. 4 is my number too. So great.
Nice. Awesome. All right. And we got Dylan as well with the 4th be with you as well. So awesome. All right. David, since it's Movement Monday at Classroom Champions, keeping kids moving is really important. Talking about healthy living is super important. Talk to me about what you're doing right now, because you're at home just like all of our kids, and things are a little bit different, right? How are you and your family staying moving right now?
So we're going to show you a little bit of that today, but to answer that question, I try to move every day, even if that's going outside and getting a walk. Sometimes, let me get the camera here. Sometimes if it's raining out, just go out in the rain. You know, there's always some kind of movement you could do every single day, and I try to do that. It doesn't have to be hard, but it's, as long as you're getting some kind of movement between, I'd say 30 minutes a day would be a pretty good amount. So if you forgot one day, do double the next day, or you could do it in the morning or at night and make up for it the next day if you didn't have enough time. But getting movement is so good for your mind, your body. I've stopped playing. I've been out of the for a while, but I still keep moving it. Still got to maintain your health, because as you go along, you realize it's for a healthy lifestyle. Everything that you do in movement is correlated. Your mind and body are one, and one of the best exercises and one of the best foods for your brain is to do exercise, and vice versa. The best thing to do for your body is to keep mentally sharp. So reading goes along with it. Doing what your teachers say virtually goes along with it. It's a unique time, but we just have to adjust to it. We're all in this together, and that's one of the reasons I'm here, to help keep everybody together and help share some of my secrets and knowledge to help everybody get better, even though we're in a unique time.
Absolutely. So we are going to answer some questions a little bit later on in our broadcast here. But if anyone has questions, as always, you can put them in the comment box. And yeah, David, take it away.
All right. Yes. If any questions you have, put it there. I'll get back to the camera. There's a mat behind me, so we're going to do some workouts here. I have a very special assistant that's going to come help us today. Hurry up. Come on, Melania. We're on a time frame here. We're live. All right, everybody.
Good morning, Melania.
Wave and come down so they can see your face. You gotta teach you about camera angles. So this is Melania. She just turned 10. If you want to say happy birthday to her, it was April 29th, but just turned 10. And we're gonna do some exercises. We're gonna start with some easy warm-ups, and we'll go from there. So guys, I'm gonna move back from the camera. I'm gonna take her through most of it. But you're welcome to follow along, and let's go. All right, first, we're going to do some warm-ups on the mat. So first, we're going to hands on our hip. I know I'm a little tall, so we're going to have to switch.
Yeah, put that camera up a little bit. There we go. Perfect.
Right,
now we can see you guys.
Hands on the hips. We're going to do some hip rolls. So we're going to do 3 to the right, and we're going to do 3 to the left. This is very important to warm up your body and your muscles before you actually start, so you don't get hurt and you get the blood flowing. Next, we're going to do some neck rolls. So do your neck all the way around and reverse it the other way. The last one we're going to do before we get into the workout is we're going to do some knee rolls. So knees together, hands on your legs, and you're going to roll those around. 2 one way and 2 back the other. All right, now we're going to get into the fun. So first thing we're going to do is called online offline, and what that is, there we go. We're going to do back and forth on the line. Melania will show them. You'll have an imaginary line. You could put down a jump rope or something, and you're going to go for about 30 seconds. If you want to go really hard, go for a minute, where you're just going your feet back and forth over the line. So Melania, you ready? Go. That's it. Super simple. But what it does is it helps get your feet quick. It helps get your body moving. And it's a great, easy way to start your warm-up for Movement Monday, for the 4th, for Teacher.
Looks awesome. There's a couple shout outs for Melania here, and I just want to make sure we don't miss those.
Oh,
McKenna said happy birthday.
Thank you.
Heather Williams said happy birthday. Dylan said happy birthday. And so did Lori. So thanks, you guys. And make sure you let us know if you're working out with David and Melania at home.
Yes. Work out with us. And if you can't, send us messages later. Talk about how your workout went. All right, stop there. As you can see, she's breathing a little heavy now, so the blood is moving. The next thing we're going to do in our workout is we're going to do push-ups. And I want to do push-ups with 3 different hand placements. So the first one is going to be a regular push-up. The second one, we're going to move in. Wanya, don't go yet. And the third one is going to be hands a little wider. So first, I want you to do regular push-up. You could do it on your knees or a regular, whatever push-up style feels better for you. There's a regular one. There's one on your knees. All right, now we're going to do let's do 3 of those. So do 3 on your knees. Put your hands in the middle. I'll do them with you. All right, ready? Let's go.
All right, while you guys are going, Janta Tay, I believe is his name, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, wants to know what you can do if you can't do a push-up. I like the knees on the ground option. I think that's a great option. Any other options?
Use your knees on the ground. All right, now we're going to move our hands in closer. This is going to be a little bit harder. And do 3 there. Go. 1. It's okay if you're a little wobbly. 2, 3. Good. All right, now the last one, we're going to move our hands out wide. And the reason for this is to get a different angle of the chest. You ready? We'll try to do 3. This one's a little bit hard. Go ahead, Sneaks. 1, 2, 3 for the birthday girl.
Woo!
All right.
Good
now,
work.
that was our push-up sequence. So if you want to take that to the next level, you could add more numbers. So you could do 5 of each. You could do 10 of each of those. If you can't do a regular push-up, being on your knees is totally fine. Just be wherever your starting point is, that's where you want to be. Don't feel bad if you can't do a regular push-up. That's just a challenge you could give yourself. By the end of the quarantine, say, you know what, by the end, I'm going to be able to do one full push-up. So that's a challenge out there for you guys. Any headstands? Wanya, she's the gymnast. You could do headstand push-ups if you want. That's even harder. When you go on the wall and put your feet up and do the push-ups.
Oh, here we go, Griffin.
She's gonna show off now. I don't know. Just try it, or you won't hit that. One time, we're live. Don't.
Woo! Oh,
So
good work.
You would do that and then do your regular push-ups. Okay, next exercise, guys. We're gonna do a regular body squat, and this one is really good. You could do it anywhere. So show them the regular body squats. We'll do it together. All right, stand up. So regular body squats. I'm going to get in the camera, don't worry. So you're going to come all the way down, come on, and back up. Yes, do that again. Good. And you want to go slow with these. Don't fly down, because that's not how we want to keep nice and controlled. Good. You want to do, let's say, between 10 and 20 of those. And with this, when you're done those, we're going to do step backs. These are a little bit harder, but I want to put some things in there to challenge some of the athletes out there also. So after you do about 10 of those, how many is that? 10? All right, now we're going to do what we call step backs. And Milani knows this. Turn sideways so you can see it. All right, so show them. So you come up and back. Slow down so I can see as you're going. She's showing off, people. She's 10. She's showing off her double digits. So you're going to be on one leg, and the reason you go down and you push up. Go ahead, Smiggs. All right, so switch sides then.
Nice job, Melania. You're getting shout outs all over the place. So Griffin says thanks for showing her that. And Sasha says, nice, Melania. I'm going to let you guys keep going, but David, keep this question in the back of your head for the end here. Sasha wants to know how she engages her child to exercise and make it fun.
How to make it fun. Well, there's a bunch of different ways to do that, and I'm going to get to that in 1 second. What we just did was step backs, and what it does is it develops your legs, but the reason you want to bring your leg up after that is to work on your balance too. Balance is very important for kids to have, because all your movement starts at your base. All right, now before she shows off even further, we're gonna do leg throws. Now this one you might need a partner for. I'm gonna help Lonnie do it. You could use a couch, or you could grab the back of the mat works. I'm gonna jump back there. I'm gonna be off screen because my head's gonna get cut off. But I'm gonna be back there. I'm gonna show you this next exercise. It's good for your core and your abs, called leg throws. All right, so we'll do 8 of these. Oh, 8, 4 and 4, since it's the 4th. All right, here we go.
All right. I like 4 and 4 because it's the 4th.
Yeah. You want to grab onto something so you have some kind of leverage. So grab onto my legs. This is a good partner one, parents or teachers, whoever wants to help. And you want to lift your legs up. You catch them, and then you can throw them or push them back. Keep going. We're going to do 8. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that one looks hard. Good job, Melania.
5, 6, 7.
Look at that core strength.
8. Good.
Woo.
Now, yes, I make her do this all the time. So, but she's engaging. So the question, how do you do, Melania, do 4 more, but show them how to do it when you just hold on to the mat. Do it, flip around. Yeah. Yeah, good. So hold on to the mat and do the same thing. So if you don't have a partner, you can just grab onto something and do it like that. Now, to keep kids engaged, what I do is I play music. We have whatever her favorite music is to get the energy going. I have I switch up the routines a little bit, and I also pick out a certain time during the day to get it done. So we have it kind of scheduled out, because sometimes if you just leave it to randomness, it just, it could never happen, or you may forget about it. So those are the things to keep the kids engaged. Have them come here all the time and follow the people that are getting people to help the process. You don't have to do it alone. There's other people that you could draw and help on. And you can see once you get her kind of going, she starts moving and doing little things on her own, TikTok dances, splits, gymnastics stuff. So getting her in that movement is very important. Okay, now, last thing we're going to do. All right, show up.
Nice, Melania.
All right, the last thing we're going to do is we're going to do regular sit-ups. I'm big with core. It's such an important. There's two things people forget about most, and it's your base, which is your feet and ankles. That's why the online, offline is so important, and balance is so important, and your core muscle. Everybody likes, the great six-pack, but not too many people are actually doing the work to do it. But it's much more than that. Not only does it look good, it helps stabilize the rest of your body, and it's a great exercise, easy one to do at home. All right, so we're gonna do regular sit-ups. So go ahead, Smeeks. All the way up. Let's do. How many you want to do? 2. We're not doing 2. Let's do 4 since it's the 4th. All right, hands across the chest, and you're just gonna come up, regular sit-up. If you need somebody to grab your feet like this, have a partner come and grab your feet. Really good for your core. And how many is that? 4? Good, done. All right, another exercise you could do for core is you can do almost the reverse. It's kind of a yoga move, and I'll show this one. I don't think we've done this one before, Lonnie. You remember the one I do where I go out and in? She doesn't remember. All right, so here, do it with me. Come on, relax. You can't be screwing around all the time. Start on all 4s, and we're gonna do, this one's a little tricky. We're going to put our right arm up forward, and we're gonna put our left leg out back.
Ooh, that one does look tricky. Nice balance, you guys. Oh, she's down.
We got an audience here. We can't let them down. All right, now other one. Left and then right. Your right leg, Sphinx. Left arm up and right leg.
There we go.
You hold this, and this is good for your low back. And if you want to take it to another level, you bring both back in and you bring it back out. And actually, if you stay here on the ground, if that's too hard for you, you could do the same thing on the ground. So here, move out of the way, I'll do it sideways. On the ground, you right up, and you always do opposite. So your right arm and your left leg. So you go like this, bring it back down, and back up. And then switch sides. You want to hold it for a good maybe 3 to 4 seconds. And that will do your low back. That will get a lot of the muscles you can't see behind you, because it's good to do front and back so you have balance while you're doing it.
And these are all great things to do while everybody's inside, right? I think this is so fun for our kids to go out and give a try. And our kids know how to get back up when they fall down. So if they fall over like Melania did, they know how to get back up for sure.
Yeah, and that's why I have a mat which is easy to do. Melania, your fans want you to do. Oh, jeez. Put that over there. They want you to do TikTok dances.
Oh, yep. Griffin's asking for TikTok dances. That's for sure. And while you're doing that, I'd love to give a shout out to Elsbeth, because it was her 10th birthday recently as well. And Elsbeth, I know getting on your trampoline every day was a goal for you. So I'm bummer that you fell off the tramp, but I'm sure you'll get back up.
Yeah, one of my cousins did that, had a trampoline accident. It's a great way to exercise and have fun, but yes, please be careful.
Yep, please be careful.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I've got a question for you, David and Melania. You guys, either of you can answer this question, but since it is Teacher Appreciation Day and we love our teachers so much, I would love to hear if one of you guys had a favorite teacher growing up and why.
Favorite teachers. So, Melania, do you have a favorite teacher? Mrs. Panucci. So that's her teacher now, our 4th grade teacher. Why do you like her?
Because she doesn't give us
homework. So I'll clarify that. The teacher, she gives them the period at the end of the day to do the homework. And if they don't finish it, then they have to do it at home. My favorite teacher were all the teachers who showed some kind of care. And that's a lot. But yeah, I have to pick one. All right, if I had to pick one, I'd say I had a teacher. Her name was Dr. Brown, and she was a teacher at the University of Maryland, and she was a wonderful teacher. And she would invite students over to their house for cookouts and stuff, and she went above and beyond what a teacher was supposed to do. And we still talk to this day, and so shout out to Dr. Brown.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. We are just about at the end of our time, so I'm going to start wrapping it up. You guys know we wouldn't leave you without a challenge, though, at home, right? Yeah. So what we want you to do is take a picture of yourself doing some of these Movement Monday moves. You can find more of them at teach.classroomchampions.org. And as always, take a picture of yourself doing them, post it for us using #ClassroomChampions, and we will do our best to give you a shout out. I also want to say another thanks to Athletes for Hope for bringing us some of these amazing athletes that we've had throughout the last couple weeks. And also don't forget, we have so much teacher love coming up this week, including tomorrow, a private free Classroom Champions live lesson with Olympic luger and Classroom Champions mentor and Dancing with the Stars legend, Chris Mazder. That's tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. So feel free to sign up for that. But David, a huge, huge thank you to you. I want to let you sign out and say thanks to the kids at home watching. What do you have for us?
Well, kids, it's so important to do these exercises. It's so important to move every day, get your mind and body into it. Teachers, thank you so much. And I wanted to leave you guys not only with the challenge that Emily talked about, but what we also want to do, what I want to do, is let you know that you can do anything you put your mind to. I believe in you. If nobody else has told you today, you have all the necessary skills you need to be one of the best in the world. And I want to let you know that. It's truly awesome for me to come into your world and to help share some of the lessons that I learned being an athlete, coming from an athlete family. There's so many secrets that I have to share. And I thank you for tuning in. And I thank you for your commitment. And keep up with the challenges and keep logging in. And we're going to continue to fight and get through this together. And no, I'm not related to Steph Curry, for all the people that always say that I look like him. And thank you to Melania, her 10th birthday. She did a good job. And over and out, people. Thank you guys so much. Follow me if you want. I have plenty of any other questions you have, leave them here. I'll try to get back to them. And thank you guys.
Awesome. Thanks everybody so much. Big shout out to all the teachers out there. Yeah. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow. All right. Thanks guys. See you next time.
Bye.